Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm back today with a movie review, and it's a classic. It's the very first science fiction film, very first official science fiction film ever made, the 1902 French sci-fi classic, sci-fi, silent science fiction classic, A Trip to the Moon. Now, you might know it as always. You know how they give out spoilers? They have a big spoiler on, even on the thumbnail. It's an iconic photo of like the man on the moon with like the rocket in his eye, which is actually pretty gory for back then. And that's what the most iconic shot in the movie is. It's kind of gruesome for what it was. And there's two versions on Netflix. They have the 12 minute 48-second original black and white version, and then they made two versions. They made a black and white version, and then they made a color version. And the color version is not like the Ted Turner colorized one. The color version is like hand painted. They hand painted the cells and stuff. And this is the restorated version I saw of it, the color version. And the reason I saw this one is like a full 15 minutes instead of the 12 minutes and 48 seconds of the black and white one. So I did a review on that one, and the music's done by Air. It's all instrumental with some bizarre uh, vocals. They're really messed up vocals in it, and there's no words in the movie. It's all just image. And there's an introduction saying about it being the restoration and stuff, and they have it in French and then English. And it's about these group of guys. They like doing a lot of wardrobe changes, and they have a big plan to go right to the moon, build this thing. They'll shoot like this little pod right up to the moon and see what's there. And they do that. They shoot a pod up there, and they show the thing going to the man on the moon in his eye, and then they show it slide down to the moon, and they show these guys on the planet, and then they have some problems with aliens. I don't want to give away much more. It's a very simplistic, not very. It's a very simple story, and actually, it's really one weird movie. It's very strange, and I don't do drugs at all. But for someone who does, they could probably watch this and have a good time. I had a good time without drugs. I don't do drugs. I mean, Percocet here and there, or Vicodin here and there for pain, but that's about it. I like alcohol. Well, alcohol is a drug too, but oh well, I'm getting off on a tangent. But I mean, I really enjoyed the movie. It's very strange, and they had like it's one of the 100 greatest films of all time. I think it's like number 86, but it's very iconic and the very first science fiction movie ever made over 100 years ago. 1902, A Trip to the Moon. 10 out of 10 for me. It's weird because some people don't get into sci-fi movies, but it's just look at it as one like weird music video type thing. It's very strange. And special thanks to my friend Tony Talant for making a thumbnail. I haven't asked for any thumbnails in a while because of of the passing of my dad, and I'm here by myself, so and in about another 45 minutes I gotta go to bed or less. So I want to make this video. Special thanks out to Tony, and a very special thanks shout out to They Said Rock and Roll. I talked to her some on the phone today, and it was cool. I didn't talk to anyone from YouTube on the phone in a long time. But I talked to her on the phone today just by chance, and it was cool. She's a cool person, and I wanted to thank everybody, and I love you all very much. And if you get a chance to see the movie, it's only 15 minutes long. You might think it's stupid, but it's 1902, and it's so ambitious for the time it was made. It's just weird. I mean, you might hate it, but it's just so weird. You know what I mean? So, oh well. So until next time, bye, please. Take care, my Legion.